What's going on, people? We back again with another day. I'm smoking me a J. And I just want to talk to y'all for a second. I want to talk about the change, bruh. The change we experience. And what I mean by that is, in life, you're going to go through the changes you experience. You're going to go through tests in your life to see who you are and see who you're comfortable with. And what I'm realizing about that change is you can't necessarily control it. And by that, certain things, certain aspects are going to change just regardless. You're going to change. People are going to change. Even relationships, but it's all about how you accept that change. When you're able to grow from it, when you're able to identify how you feel about it, whether it be a relationship, whether it be work or your workflow, your hobbies, just even your own beliefs, is really taking the time to identify what exactly is changing. If the change is good or bad. Because some change isn't good or bad. Some change is just inevitable. Some things about you and the way you see things are going to change. And then it's going to stay that way. Or it might change again. I feel like with all the prosperity, with all the goals in the world, sometimes you really need to be able to accept the change that's happening within you. Accept the change that's happening within the relationship. Accept the change that's happening with the world. Because the world's different. Is all of it good? No. Is all of it bad? No. You have to be able to find at least the beauty in something. At least the change of connection, the more awareness. Because we talk about awareness, but then what we don't talk about is we don't talk about the things that we aren't aware of. Damn, this shit keep going out. Sorry, y'all. This shit, you know what I'm saying? It's raining outside a little bit. Personally, me, I've always loved the rain just because it's always given me a sense of peace. It's always given me a sense of clarity. Bring my mood. I like to be in a calm state of mind. That's just me. I can be very goofy. People know me. I get very goofy, very happy. But I've learned to enjoy my sense of peace and sense of coolness just because it gets me more clear. It gets me more, I would say, focused. I like the focus. And I feel like, yeah, man, it's all just about knowing yourself. It's all just about knowing the person, knowing the circumstance, to really know like how you're changing. And I feel like the beauty of change, the beauty of all of it is that it's always going to happen. Change is always going to happen. And so I feel like if you look on the brighter sides of things when it comes to that change, it'll be way more beautiful. It'll impact you in a way where you can take it. But you have to, like I said, when I made that video about the attraction, you have to attract that mindset. You have to attract the beauty out of something. If you search for the ugliness in something, you'll get ugly. If you search for in everything, you have to find a beauty in it. Because if you don't, all you're gonna see is ugly. All you're gonna see is bad. All the change that's happening, you're not gonna be cool with. But the hard part is standing strong in that change. And what I mean by that is, if someone questions your change, they're not going to always understand it. They're not going to agree. You can listen to opinions and other things, but at the end of the day, you have to accept that change with a clear mind, with love, with honesty, with understanding of yourself. And that's all it really is. I feel like for me, change has been something not that I struggled with, but that I felt like I had no control over it. And the truth is, I don't. The truth is, the only thing I can really focus on is what I do, my actions, and where I go, right? Change is inevitable because of my actions. What I choose to do will change the course of shit, will change my mind. I feel like when it comes to that, you got to have a positive mindset with it. You got to be able to be open. Think about how open-minded you are, people. People think they're open-minded now. People are still closed-minded. I still find myself closed-minded in ways. That's very hard for me to change. That's very hard for me to accept. Not because I'm inherently wrong, but because things have changed. Circumstances have changed. The way I see things is different. It's how I need to navigate my life, how I need to navigate my actions, really, is with that same steadiness, that same focus, that same understanding. And so I don't know. I really can't. I feel like I'm rambling a bit, but I feel the serenity in it. I feel the compassion. You know what I mean? But also, like, I like that hunger. I like being able to, you know what I'm saying, work. I like to do active things just because it makes you see, as a man, it makes you seize the day. I want to seize my day. I want to feel like it's my last go. I'm trying to live every day like it's my last day, just so I can use the most out of my day. Whether it be kind to somebody, whether it be I'm getting something done, whether it be my own actions, the way I treat people. I'm trying to live my life like my last day, so that I know I did my best. Because I don't want to lose my life on a day where I wasn't being my best. I feel like that would hurt me, for real. That would hurt me, for real. I try to greet it. I try to greet it with love. I try to greet it. That's just what a nigga does. You can't ever complain on that shit, just cause it's life. It's a beauty. It's the journey. And I feel like when you learn to embrace others people's changes and really try to love them, that brings out a whole new love in you. That brings a whole new love in you. When you're able to embrace people's changes, even if it's not necessarily what you expected, even if it's slightly different from what you wanted, you might learn something new about yourself. It might unlock something in your mind. When you learn to accept the change in a person and love them, or a change in an environment, you're in a whole new place. The places aren't the same. The mind is one of those places where you can get trapped in it or you can unlock it. I'm trying to unlock my mind. I'm trying to scope, have large understanding. Well, knowledge is power, but knowledge is dangerous because everybody wants it and not everybody wants to tell it. Why? I don't know, nigga, for real. Why? That's the question. And so it's like all those thoughts, all those feelings with that, it's just chasing the inevitability, but moving with grace through it. And I feel like when people do that, when I learn to do that, to move with grace, shit gonna change up. Shit gonna change up quick. Shit will change up for you. And it's just like every day is getting better. Every day is on the move. Every day is on the grind. And so from that viewpoint, you just gotta keep the focus. And that's just my little smoke test, you know what I'm saying? Probably about to go to stove, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm finna drop another vid, y'all. So gonna work on one today. Shit. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Till the stars align, you know what I'm saying? We here is blessings, as always. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.